And Tom Keifer will shake you tonight at Asylum. It's 102.9 WBLM Maine's rock station. And Cinderella from Night Songs right there aboard the rock and roll blimp. Past couple of times I've come on the radio, I've had to say, Tom Keifer's not here yet. But this time I'm saying, Tom Keifer is here, everybody. Welcome, man.
Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Good, good. Hey, listen, this is the 25th anniversary. Whoop! Microphone's gonna mind.
I like that mic stand thing. It's like a front man.
That's why we do it.
I love that.
Thank you. We need to put like...
For those of you who can't see, he's actually got a mic stand, and that's awesome.
What's good is that we've got some video shooting right now. We can put that on the website tomorrow. Don't you think we need some scarves on this, though?
Maybe, but that's so signature Steven Tyler.
You never did that?
No, I never did.
You never did that?
Not once.
Not even a boa?
Not on the mic stand. I don't think I've ever wore a boa either. Scarves around the neck. That was my thing.
What I wanted to point out is that this is the 25th anniversary of Cinderella sold out at the Cumberland County Civic Center. That
oh, really?
25 years ago, this past May.
Wow, cool.
I
didn't know that.
I was there because I've been here for 26 years, so...
Well, happy birthday to that show.
Yeah. That's cool. Winger opened up, and Winger was just
so
here.
it was a Long Cold Winter tour.
Yeah. And Winger was just here last Saturday night, right?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking the guy behind me.
We have a Winger member on our bus. Paul Taylor's playing keyboards.
Oh, wow.
With my solo band. So.
We got to give kudos to Asylum because they have been bringing back all you guys.
We had a blast.
Not that you really went away, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Winger was here last weekend. Sebastian Bach was here recently. Quiet Riot was here. So, you know, everybody from that era. But what I've always loved about Cinderella is that you came up in that time, but you really weren't like any of those other bands because you're a hard blues rock band.
Well, I have very, very early on as a teenager, I delved back into the blues. And the way I found out about the blues was my initial blues inspiration came through Jimmy Page. And, you know, a lot of the great 70s rock guitarists, Joe Walsh, Keith Richards. And I didn't even know as a kid that what they were playing was blues. And there was a guy in a band I was in, the drummer was a little older than me. And he came to my house one day with a record called B.B. King Live at the Regal. And he put it on and he's spinning it and it's playing. And I listened to it and I looked at him and I said, wow, this guy sounds like Jimmy Page. And he just started laughing and he said, no, it's the other way around, man. And that moment a light bulb went off. And, you know, I was like maybe 16 or 17 years old and I was like, wow, my heroes have influences too. And then I started digging. That B.B. King record started me digging back all the way to Son House. You know, in that journey along the way, I discovered Johnny Winter and Muddy Waters and Elmore James.
Johnny, God rest his soul, too.
I cried for 3 days.
Oh, man. Sorry about that.
I finally realized, you know, I've always named him as an influence, but, you know, when I got the news, and it was actually through something Eddie Trunk had retweeted about the news of Johnny Winter, and I saw it on my Twitter, and I started going back through pictures of him, and I saw him with the resonator guitar and the Firebird and the slide, and I was like, you know, his influence was one of the things that influence on me was one of the things that made me unique. I think, you know, he introduced me to the resonator. I learned most of my slide chops from him. The Firebird was kind of a signature thing for me, and it all came from him. And not to mention, you know, he was a blues artist that had so much fire. You know, he kind of walked the line between blues and rock, so it was so accessible to a rock artist to pick up on that. And you know, everyone talks about his guitar playing, but his pipes, his voice was insane too.
Great singer. He was supposed to play here this Saturday night up in Rockland on the coast at the Maine Lobster Festival. So that's now, and his brother Edgar is playing there. And who else? Vanilla Fudge. I didn't even know Vanilla Fudge is still together.
Yeah, everyone's out there still rocking.
So now it's turned into a tribute to Johnny Winter this Saturday night.
Cool. I loved him to death, man, and I didn't even realize until that news, it really dawned on me how he was one of my biggest inspirations, I think.
Well, we'll carry him forever in our hearts. I want to play something from the new record, which is called The Way It Goes.
The way life goes.
Excuse me, The Way Life Goes. Correct the DJ. I'm new at this. This one's called Cold Day in Hell. Anything
Good one.
you want to say about it before we play?
Well, you know,
it?
this is a song, this is kind of, the topic of this song I think is timeless. You know, there's songs about falling in love, and then there's songs about falling out of love.
Right.
And this would be one of those.
Let's do it. It's WBLM with Tom Keifer, live in the studio. All right.